Welcome back to GCSAA TV, sponsored by Bayer. We're coming to you live from San Diego, and right now we're talking about the 2022 Turf Bowl presented by John Deere. Our guests are Kim Ehas, Tactical Marketing Manager at John Deere, Todd Bone, Director of Agronomy at Desert Mountain Club, Cale Bigelow, Professor in the Department of Horticulture and Landscape Architecture for Turf Science, Management, and Ecology at Purdue University, and Jada Powlin, PhD student, also in the Department of Horticulture and Landscape Architecture at Purdue. Thank you all for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cale, Jada, can you provide us an overview of the Turf Bowl for those who might not know anything about it?
Well, Turf Bowl is something that is kind of unique, but at the same time not. On the ag side of things, for many, many years, they've had things like crops judging and soils judging and things that have been associated with organizations like 4-H and FFA. About 20 some years ago, the groups, sports turf managers and golf course managers, put together a competition for our students to test their knowledge, to understand some of the practical skills and technical information related to turf grass, to bring students together.
Excellent. And it's become very popular.
Extremely popular. It's popular and competitive.
What was it like for your students to win the Turf Bowl in 2021?
Well, we all know we were living through COVID, right?
Yes.
So campus was very, very different, and it was a virtual type of event. And to have it sort of unfold virtually, our students were extremely excited, really excited.
How much do the students prepare for the Turf Bowl, and how much do they look forward to this opportunity to show their stuff?
I'm going to pitch that to Jada.
So I would say that they start somewhere around after Labor Day. We
Yeah.
kind of get together as a group, and about every other week or about once a month, just depends on schedule, get together,
Okay.
talk about teams, break them up, and then assign, different topics of what the test and the exam's going to cover. And then eventually, as we get closer to the event, we'll meet more and more.
Do they go over any previous Turf Bowl questions or anything like that? Or
So just different topics that we have through either classes or books and different types of questions we've kind of compiled throughout the years.
talk to us a little bit about the importance of the Turf Bowl to the turf schools and to the students and the alumni. I assume it's an important thing that they look forward to every year.
I think, yeah, they look forward to this every year. It's a great opportunity for them to work as a team, to be able to combine what they've learned in all their classes and what they've learned in an internship type of position over the summer, and be able to work together and collaborate. And it's a great opportunity for the universities to compete against one another and show that university pride among one another.
As an advisor, what are you doing to motivate the students in their preparation?
Motivation is always an interesting question.
It is.
And honestly, with our students, there's a lot of self-motivation involved.
Yeah.
And we have a really good group of upperclassmen, juniors, and seniors that have really, they bring the younger students along. Back to your point about the importance of things, I think from a recruitment standpoint, it puts us in the news. And so a young person that maybe is interested in a career in the golf turf industry, they might read about it or see it on social media or something like that, and they're at least aware that a place like Purdue has a reputable turfgrass program.
Excellent. Kim, can you talk to us about the importance of the Turf Bowl to John Deere and why John Deere chooses to support this event?
Yep. So this is the 12th year that John Deere has sponsored this event. We realize at John Deere how important this event is to everyone in the industry. You guys are the future leaders of the industry, and we enjoy the opportunity that we have here at the show to meet you in person and get to know you and provide mentorship to you.
Is that why it's important for John Deere to support turfgrass?
It is, yeah. Bringing the future leaders into the industry, supporting the game and the industry as a whole.
All right, sounds good. Does this create partnerships that you are able to manage and utilize?
It does. The partnership that we have with GCSAA that carries over to the Turf Bowl is a great partnership, that we really hold dear to us. We also have other partnerships such as FFA, Green Start Academy, things like that. And again, for us, it's really all about growing the industry and growing the game.
Excellent. Todd, why is it important to Desert Mountain to support turfgrass education?
Well, any time that you can jump on with a company like John Deere and promote the business in general and promote people into golf and to grow the game, like Kimberly and everybody said, is right up our alley, and we like to be able to produce young individuals into this business to be very successful.
Excellent. What do you hope to get out of the fellowship with these students?
I think it's an awesome way to get kids into golf and to show them this side of the business on an internship level. But then to have it at a facility like Desert Mountain, like we have, where we have 7 golf courses, we have different turf grass types. We're at elevation. We host events, and being able to do it working alongside John Deere and the universities is a no-brainer for us.
What do you hope the students get out of it?
I hope that they come and learn a lot from us and grow. You know, I love teaching them. There's nothing better than seeing interns that work under you go off and be successful in the business, and you know, to see them at events like this and be able to spend time together and just watch them grow and have success in their careers.
Did I hear you mention internships?
Yes.
Yes. So in a typical year, how many internships might you have?
Any given year, we do in between 8 to 12 at our facility.
Okay. And the students obviously get a lot out of that because, you know.
Yeah, we try to get them very hands-on in a lot of the aspects. You know, a lot of kids come out of school and they don't have spraying experience and some of the fine-tuning experiences that you get in the classroom. It's hard to teach that in the classroom, as Cale can probably relate to that. And we give them some management skills and things where we feel like they coming out could be a better successful employee and manager eventually.
Excellent. This is to all of you. What do you hope this experience with the Turf Bowl, you know, at the show means to the students, and what do you hope that they take away from this week, other than the exam? Is there anything particular that you're hoping they walk away with? Obviously, they're going to walk away with some experience, and they're going to know a little bit more. Is it also the contacts they make at the show? And talk a little bit about the contacts.
Yeah, I'll say just from a person that went through the turf program, I mean, networking is a huge part of the success of this business, and I think the broader spectrum of people that you can meet and get to know and at facilities like ours and work at in markets like ours in the Scottsdale, Arizona area, and just build that, I think, are invaluable to students going forward. And I always tell them that whenever I speak to students is reach out your hand and don't be afraid to meet people and network, because that's where a lot of it's about.
Sure. How many students did you guys bring this year?
This year we brought 18 students.
Is that about the same as last year when you won?
This is a highly desirable place to be this time of year compared to West Lafayette. So I think there was a lot of. You asked about the motivation thing earlier.
Yeah.
I think when some of them saw where the location was, it was.
Well, I'm from the Midwest as well, and I'm really happy to be here. So.
But I'll jump back to your question
Yes.
about what do we hope our students get out of this.
Yes.
Obviously, it's a competition. Obviously, people want to win. Okay, and we have some very motivated people that really want to win, and that's a big piece of it. But you know, as an advisor who's been doing my job for almost 20 years, the idea of, to your point, bringing people here, this particular industry is really a relationship industry, and so for our students as they prepare, there's a lot of social opportunities. So this little cohort of students, this is something 20 years down the road for them is going to be a big deal. And to your point, reaching out, meeting other students, meeting some of the leaders in this industry, and understanding the career opportunities, to me as the advisor, is equally important to competing in the Turf Bowl.
And coming to this conference and trade show.
Correct.
They may make contacts that last a lifetime.
Understanding career opportunities and hopefully finding their passion.
Excellent. Where can the students and alumni go to learn more and network this week?
I mean, I think any of the booths they can go to. The Student Hub is a great area for them to go and ask questions and learn
Is that
more.
the John Deere Student Pavilion?
The Student Hub, yep, right over here
Yeah.
to our right. And
Free snacks, by the way.
Oh, West T.
And I think any of the exhibitors that are here are willing to talk to any of the students at any time and answer any questions that they have specific to their, booths and industries that they work in.
All right. Well, don't forget that the 2022 Turf Bowl winners will be announced at the closing celebration tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. at the Marriott Marquis. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Appreciate it. Coming up next, we'll hear more about the future of environmental science at Bayer. Stay tuned.